It's Angela Brook here from Angela Brook Art, and I'm just still working on the Dina Wakley journal. And this is a page that I did, and I've been using the Dina Wakley Heavy Body, and I just used different colors, and then I made these tags myself and put them in there with gel medium, and I used a little bit of stencil. And then on this burlap page, I made this tag using the Ranger stamps. Then I stamped that on there, and then I kind of put that on there just to add some funk to it. And on the tag, first I prepared the background by putting an old pattern on there and stamping on there a little bit. Just kind of add some interest and some textures. So then So on the other side of that, I finished this tag, and I just clipped it in there for now. Sometimes I use a safety pin on there, and I'll show you what's on the other side. These tags are fun if you're in the mood to be creative and don't have a lot of time, or you have some left over. I did the background with the same thing, the heavy body colors. Used some washi tape and one of the stamps, and then I did one on that side. So by clipping it in here, you can use either side. So next to that, I have this page. So I lined this in gold, and so the turquoise. So I want to bring in some of that, and I just wrote some stuff. And this is how I do a lot of my journal pages. I put this underneath, and it's just things I want to write or positive stuff I want to see, but I don't want to see the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and cover the page with some of this pink. It's called Magenta. And to do that, I will take a card. I love painting with credit cards. I think they work really nice to spread the paint around. Whenever I go to a hotel, I always bring the cards with me. I'm just going to squirt it right on the page. Now I have no idea how this is going to turn out, so you're learning when I do. So I'm going to take the credit card, just slide the paint, because my goal is that I can still see some of the writing through. I like that cross. And this is nice because you can put your own faith message in here, whatever is important to you. So that is really a beautiful, beautiful color. That is really, really bright, hot pink. I love it. And so I can scrape some of it off with the card too if I want. I want to make sure it's everywhere. And then I'm going to take a stencil and lay it over top, and I want to try this pink spray, and this is called Irresistible Neon, and it's colored texture spray. So I'm going to see what this will do. So it didn't mist out at first. It kind of comes out, as you can see, it doesn't come out a fine mist, it comes out kind of thick. So I have no idea where it covered on the page, but I do have this left on here. So what I will do is I will go to a page, just lay it down. This doesn't have gesso on it yet, but that's okay. It'll create a nice background. And I'm just going to rub that off of the stencil so I'm not wasting that spray. I want some got on that page, so. And that's what the page looks like. And I may want to keep that, or I may want to cover it up. But I will put something in between there. I'll put this in here so that it can dry and not stick together. As long as it's not touching, as long as the pages aren't touching. So that is this page. And then I have, I will go around with, I can use a gold marker to go around, or I can use a black. I'll put a border on this, and this is how the page is going to look. I kind of like it. It's not super solid. I may add some more color on there. There is another see what other colors I have here to use. I'm trying to use these in this journal. So since it is pink is a warm color, I can go ahead and put some orange in there, and that way I don't run the risk of making any mud. So I'll just keep it in the warm family. Same thing, I'll continue with the credit card. Just putting that on there. And put a little bit more. I think I like it. With the two colors, and then that spray added another pink to it. And kind of move around that. Put some solid on the edges. I think that makes the page look better when you have some of the color goes all the way, all the way across the page. You don't have like a white border. And there we go. So then when it's dry, what I can do is, if I want anything that's underneath to come through, I can just go around and trace it out or right back over it. So that's how it looks. I can call that a faith page, and I can, when it's completely dry, if I want, I can go around either one of those crosses, and that is it. So this is just a quick way I did a page. You can add texture, you can add color, and all I used was the Dina Wakley thick bodied paint and a credit card. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions or comments, just leave it in the, just leave a comment and I will answer it back. Thanks for stopping by.